We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine, to see what is going on. Today we have Mars in Taurus square Pluto retrograde in Aquarius. This is bringing some big energy. Today is a big astrological day, and it's bringing a lot of big fiery energies that are going to help you with those summer goals. It's also helping us with finding that forever love or even that twin flame union right now. Powerful energies, however, it may be bringing up blocks and obstacles in your love life. Know that even your destined path is going to have blocks and obstacles, even you questioning things and doubting things as part of your journey. So we have these kind of themes coming up. This is going to bring big changes energetically too, bringing huge shifts for you. But we're going to go ahead and start with a reading for the divine feminine just to see what is going on today. I want to do a good reading. So many of you guys, and I'll let you know what is going on, many of you guys already are aware of your twin flame or have found your twin flame, and this is an important part of your ascension and even spiritual awakening that is happening. However, some of you guys may be in a twin flame separation as there is more work to be done. So if you're watching this reading, probably on your twin flame side, many of them have had to go back to clear karmic partners, patterns, and things that are holding them back. So it just kind of depends, because we're going to start with a reading for the divine feminine. Many of you divine feminines are empaths and healers. You have met your masculine, you've met your twin flame, and they have a choice to either go back to their shadows and old ways and old life, or they can and stay in those shadows, or they can confront these shadows, they can heal them or choose to heal, and they can ascend with you. Just kind of depends where you're at. For those in separation, many of your masculines have chosen to hold on to the old right now and are getting very, very hard lessons karmically. Okay, so we're going to start with the reading for the divine feminine, divine masculine. If you're watching, messages from your feminine. I wish you were here with me. So sometimes this is where the healing work comes in, or more healing. Around twin flames, these are sacred connections. It is the path to true spirituality, to merge into oneness with your divine counterpart or your twin flame. Some of you guys may have more work to do, as this is where the healing work comes up. Just kind of depends where you're at, as there are two people involved in this connection. This is a very divine connection, so you're being spiritually guided through this connection. Some of you guys may be in a space of separation. If you are, it's important that you're using this space to do things that you couldn't do while in a relationship, getting things done. This might be doing projects. You'll know what you're meant to be doing in that space too. And it just kind of depends on, how you're using that time and what you're doing in this space. Some of you guys are healing your finances, working on projects, working on work stuff. Just kind of depends. Of course, healing too. I'm on my way to you. I just watched the most beautiful twin flame reunion on Facebook, right? And these were twin flames that had been, they're spiritual people, and they do spiritual videos and things like that. And they had been apart for many years. And I watched their reunion last night on Facebook, and it made me cry. And it was like the most beautiful thing, because these twin flame stories can be very intricate, right? And they're also faced with very challenging paths at times. It just kind of depends. Some of you guys might have faced great obstacles in finding your way to each other. Just know that. I don't feel like I deserve you. Divine feminine working on confidence, self-worth, and things like that. I'm ready for commitment. Divine feminine might be ready for a next level of commitment. For those of you guys in separation, this is maybe getting that apology reunion, right? And this is why, if you're like no contact, no communication, and you feel this person is avoiding you, they owe you an apology, and they know that. So they might be taking their time. For those of you guys that are in a union, this is going next level. This is like twin flames are the one, right? And oftentimes we're wasting our time with ones that aren't the one, because these are easy connections, and your twin flame is going to make you up level and do the work. so it's important that you are, but this is like taking it to the next level. Some of you guys are ready for either a serious commitment and relationship, and this could be a love offer and coming in with a relationship offer. If in a relationship, this is like engagement, proposal, marriage, energy, moving in together, as well too from your twin flame. So this is like commitment is coming up with these connections. It's in the air. We have such a focus on love, and your whole life has been a focus on love, but also clearing what isn't love. You've had to go through so many lessons, and you get a lot of lessons with your twin flame. and they teach you a lot about yourself and show you a lot about yourself and your healing, and hold a lot of the keys to some of your patterns and things that you need to heal. So with this energy right now that we have going on, especially with Pluto, this is the subconscious and releasing deeper patterns that are no longer serving us and working on healing things. And your twin flame will meet you there, or maybe not, and that's okay. It's all about working on yourself and becoming a better version of yourself and healing your deeper patterns and issues and things that have been coming up. So Divine Feminine, signs and synchronicities. You're getting so many coincidences, signals, hints, and messages from the universe. We have serendipity in there. I work with so many twin flames. So before we get started with that, make sure if you need me, go ahead and book a twin flame reading. If you need a phone call with me, it will go into so much. You can do these calls as often as you need, as I will help you through the process. I am also an energy worker and healer, and I have tons of twin flame healings, clearings, and activations on my website. Oftentimes, twin flame is going to trigger so much stuff coming up, so you want to do a lot of clearing work. Oftentimes, some of you guys aren't activated enough for union, and you get stuck in the process. Make sure you're checking out my website if you need me. I also do twin flame coaching, which will help you if you are stuck, and this is separation energy. A lot of people just stay stuck in it. Someone was telling me they had been stuck in separation for many, many years, and you know that this is not a good place to be. It feels terrible. And so if you need it, do the twin flame coaching. Oftentimes you guys can't figure out how to get unstuck. And so if you are stuck or blocked in the process, in separation, make sure you're doing my twin flame coaching. It's great for helping you through the process. And one of the things I love about my job is I get to hear so many stories and see what's going on with so many twin flames. And oftentimes you guys are getting a lot of signs and messages. In fact, we have a lot of the divine feminines that are like, I'm done with this, right? I'm done with this person. They're not even my type anymore. And the universe is like, no, you're not. Like, right? And you're getting all of these signs and messages, and you stay on the path, right? And the universe is always trying to keep you on the path, and it doesn't have to be that situation, but pay attention to the angel numbers, the signs, the synchronicities. You're getting a ton of them in your dreams too. Now, this person may have hurt you the most, right? They may have caused you a lot of pain, or going through the twin flame process, maybe even tears, right, going through this process, but then that's how you know you truly love the person, as you're still able to love them past that. For those in separation, the question remains, are you able to fall in love with this person again, right? Are you able to fall in love with this person again and again? Because you have, across maybe this lifetime or other lifetimes. So that's where some of you guys are at. Pay attention to the signs. It is the universe guiding you. Some of you guys are clearing addiction. This is getting rid of alcohol, right? Bad behaviors, things that might be blocking your path, and it could be other things too, things that are weighing you down, things you know aren't good for you, things you might be struggling that come with attachments. This could be to past connections, it could be to drinking. Maybe this is your twin flame. Maybe they have a drinking problem, or they're holding on to things that aren't good for them, or karmic connections that have been throwing off union. It just kind of depends. So this is needing to clear things that are unhealthy for you or are based in attachment, any type of behaviors that come with that. Okay, so this is like time to get social. We're in Gemini season. I know it's almost summer vibes, and you guys are feeling that, all about your goals for the summer and what you want to make happen right now. This is like getting social. Suddenly you might be getting that glow up, and people are very drawn to you. They're very attracted to you. You might be getting a lot of offers to hang out or to go out, or maybe you're focusing on your friendships and your other connections in your life that are very spiritually aligned or soul aligned. Okay, we have legal matters. This might be a karmic situation that is, I don't want to say interfering, but playing a role. This could be some type of, and I was just giving someone a whole talk on karmic judgment, right? Like this morning. Okay, alrighty. Okay, this is my karmic justice or karmic judgment card, and this is all about coming into balance. Now, this could be you or your twin flame, where they might be wrapped up in something. This could be something legal, like a divorce or a marriage. Some of your twin flames might be married still, and this might be causing separation issues. Some might have court legal issues, just kind of depends. So we have this card where something may need to shift or clear, and you'll know if this is your situation to come into union. It might be a holdup. So we have any past connections, we're meant to clear them, all the karmics of the past. So if you have your twin flame hanging out with their karmics, right, and they're still very involved in their lives, this might be throwing off your union. If they're married, right, they're still friends with their ex, they're hanging out with people that are karmic connections, love interests. Karmics are anyone but your twin flame. So we have divine feminine, divine masculine. Any other person of the opposite sex, especially romantic, is a karmic in their life. You're like, what? Yes. And this could take many roles too. So it could be you or your twin flame is very still wrapped up in a karmic situation that you need to clear. And I love Ascension because you can't fake it. You have to actually do the work. You have to start clearing your past partners. I know, because these are the karmics that are corded to you, they're connected to you, they're attached to you. So you have to start to clear, really clear, and do the work to clear karmic connections, right? No excuses. I know, it's like doing the work. So maybe you or your twin flame might not have done the work fully, and this might be anchoring them into old timelines or affecting their energy. So this could be, if you're in a separation, why? Because this can affect your energy. For those of you guys that are in this situation, might be bad for your energy too. So it just might be adding to issues, just kind of depends. Things are not over between us. It just wasn't the right timing. Some of you guys might feel that it wasn't the right timing. This is very, once again, Saturn, karmic energy. Might be waiting on divine timing to see how things go. Just kind of depends. Our story is not even close to being finished. You might feel that you have unfinished business or something unresolved with this person. Sometimes it's left open or left hanging open too, and you might sense that. I'm sending you signs and messages. I was just talking about the psychic nature of reality, and if you're thinking about someone, oftentimes they're going to see a ton of signs and messages in their reality from you because you're sending things through, right? Like you think of someone, they start to see little messages and reminders of you even more too. So there's such a strong psychic link and psychic connection between twin flames. They're probably seeing a ton of reminders of you. No twin flames can't get each other off their mind. They're always thinking about each other, whether it's coming through sometimes or all of the time. Your divine masculine is getting a lot of signs and messages from you everywhere. And I get to hear all of these stories too. And it'll be the most random things that remind you of your twin flame. I meet you in the dreams every night. Okay, so we have this Pluto energy, which is subconscious. And our waking life affects our dreams. So I was like kind of downloading this morning on how our dream life affects this reality, right? Things like that. You might be having dreams where this person is coming to meet you in the dreams at different times. You might be getting a ton of dream messages. I've been getting so many dream messages in that way too. So you go to sleep and what you're dreaming about is very important. You're getting a lot of messages, especially about your twin flame situation. Just kind of depends on what is going on and what you're processing. You're probably dreaming about this person a lot. This card's popping out again, so we'll do it. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do what you need to heal and what your twin flame needs to heal. Okay, so this card was like popping out. There might be runner chaser issues with this as well too, and this represent needing to shift into a deeper sense of alignment when you really work on your energy. Just as your twin flame was drawn to you in the first place, they will be drawn back to you if you feel that there is some type of separation cycle or even runner chaser dynamics, and this kind of depends. You know, this person might be really immature if they're pushing away love, running from love, emotionally unavailable, right? And pursuing other things that are superficial too. It just kind of depends on your own situation. So this is healing these type of issues through healing yourself. When you heal yourself, your twin flame will, if they are gone, they will come back into your reality, and they will be very attracted to you. They always are anyways. They always love you past any of the earth traumas too. So you might have divine timing at play for this. And this is what the divine feminine is healing. Okay, contemplation. You're thinking about this a lot. You're thinking, maybe you're unsure about your situation. You might be facing your own fear, doubt, worry, and things like that. You might be unsure about how things are going, and you're really focused on the choices and decisions that you are making moving forward. There might have been a lot of drama in this connection, or there might have been toxic patterns, and you might have really seen them, especially with your twin flame, and things that they need to heal. And this is like healing these kind of things. And I know that you might have really seen their shadow come up, right? Or they might have been really in shadow or ego and maybe things like that. So there is something that needs to be healed here in this situation. There is healing that has come up, and usually this person will trigger a lot of healing for you. And we have a lot of rebirth energy in the air right now when we're dealing with Pluto. And it's all about the spiritual rebirth that we're going through too. So there's just so much of the transformation that you're going through as you do heal these aspects and focus on these aspects. Okay, so we're going to see what is healing for the divine masculine. Some of them are at rock bottom. You can tell energetically, right? Okay, you might see your twin flame and you might see how their energy is looking, like if you're healing and you're getting that glow up and they're not looking so good because they're not able to be around you feeding on your energy, and they have to really work on themselves during this time. So some of them are dealing with karma, once again, legal issues in their life falling apart, especially if they have, because this is reading for Divine Feminine, pushed away their Divine Feminine too, because that is the energy that they need, right? And so some of them aren't doing so good, especially if in separation. This could be tower moment energy or just spiritual awakening energy where they're having to face themselves and their shadows. Okay, this person is really stubborn on the masculine side. They might be bossy, selfish, and inflexible. And we're done with the selfish masculines, right? All right, they might have been acted very selfish, service of self, like I always say me, doing what was best for them, they thought, right? Making plans without you. They thought they had everything planned out, which is ego, right? Because it never goes according to our ego plans. So they might have been in this energy. Hopefully it's temporary, but we have this energy coming up from unhealed masculine kind of presenting itself. Okay, this is them focused on money. Once again, this is the third message about, it could be legal matters, but this is them really focused on the material and money. And that is something with Taurus. Taurus is a very sensual, earthy, we'll say feminine sign, but it also rules the material and the physical realms too. So this person might be really focused on money and the material, maybe even the wrong things right now, and not really focused on the spiritual connection with things. Just kind of depends. Many masculines, they're very focused on their jobs, the matrix. Oftentimes the masculine is the matrix twin. It depends though, right? Take what resonates for your situation, as I said. Okay, so we're going to do some more cards for the Divine Feminine. We have rebirth once again. This is all about tapping into your personal power and freedom right now. You're going through a powerful transformation and even a spiritual rebirth right now. You're going to come out different on the other side. This is why sometimes we go through, especially for those of you guys that have experienced separation, this is the ultimate rebirth energy where you go into yourself and where you heal certain things. So we have that rebirth transformation energy, DNA activation. Going with the flow right now, there will be a powerful Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine soul merger. If you want it bad enough, if both want it bad enough, you will come into union and it will be powerful, right? Okay, so we have that energy of Kundalini chakra cleansing happening, especially it's the purification. Many of you guys are going through a twin flame purification where a lot comes to the surface very, very fast and you are purified energetically. This is why working on your energy, meditation, energy clearing, healing yourself, especially energy healing, is going to help you so much with what is coming up. You don't want to stay stuck in it or sitting in it. You want to continue to cleanse and clear your energy. Things like detoxing, working on yourself will really help as you're going through an intense process if you are a twin flame and you get purified very, very fast. This could be all of the negative beliefs, thoughts, things that come up that surface that you have to clear and deal with. Don't stay stuck in it. Make sure you're clearing your energy more. Okay, so we have the feminine twin is, and I don't want to say, some of you may be farther along on the journey than the masculine. Some of you guys might be very spiritual or be the spiritual twin and might be dealing with a masculine that is choosing to stay in the matrix. I know, right? And stay connected, maybe through family obligations, work obligations, society. It just kind of depends. But many of you are rising up and really connecting with your higher self. Now, this is helping with the process. So if you are the Divine Feminine and you are being guided to really tap into those awakened goddess energies, the oracle, doing this spiritual work, know that it's lifting up your masculine quantum entanglement, right? Doesn't matter where they are. If there's a separation, you're doing that work for both of you as they are going to mirror the energetic changes that you're making. Okay, this is your light body is activating. This is ground, shield, and protect your energy right now. Stay grounded. Connect with nature. Get outside. Protect your energy and take care of your energy right now. It's very, very important. Okay, this is the transformation, getting out of the head and into the heart. Many of you guys have been too logical about things, analyzing things, and it's all about getting out of that headspace and really following your heart right now. Okay, so we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is your masculine coming through in the reading. They're manifesting you. They're waiting for the hard work to come off, and this is like they're waiting for their manifestation to come into fruition. And this is union. For you guys in separation, union is right around the corner. This person is working very hard and working towards union. Depends on how that looks for you, but they are manifesting you and they want you. You're being tested right now. This is Temperance in reverse. And this is like, watch out once again for ways that you are not healing and filling yourself, whether materially, drugs, alcohol, shopping, like food, things that aren't good for you. Check your diet. I know, right? I've been having a lot of talks about this too. You need to get lighter on every level. So maybe this is eating lighter, healthier foods, detoxing, taking vitamins. How you're taking care of your physical body right now is going to make you feel a lot better. We have sex in this, right? Check who you're connecting with. Some of you guys are being guided to really purify your energy on every level, so you're living differently when you shift into the 5D, right? You're no longer living as the people that are asleep in the matrix in the 3D, and you're being guided to really take care of your body right now, especially if you have habits that you know are affecting your love life in the past or aren't good for you. Time to clear these things. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Once again, this is your masculine, and this is like, okay, they might be delegating some of their issues onto you. I know, right? And I feel like that, like they try to take your good aspects and then they try to dump their stuff. We call it trauma dumping. Dump their problems. And some of them may have done that too. They are carrying a lot. This person is carrying a lot energetically. They might be carrying a lot of family problems, traumas, past issues, right? And they have their own issues, and is kind of weighing them down, and they're being guided to release these issues and let go of them. If you are in a separation or if you're slow coming into union, it's because this masculine needs to do some energy work. Their energy might be too heavy for union, or they're kind of working on their own healing, we'll say. So this is like they've been taking on everyone else's responsibilities and problems. This person might be an empath or a people pleaser. Like I know that about many of their past connections of the type they were drawn to. Like you know, they might have been the fixer. They might have been more comfortable with people with a lot of issues. Like when you look at their karmic partners, they might have had some real toxicity, whether it was addiction or, you know, things that they were doing and enabling. So this person has been taking on a lot, and they might be very uncomfortable in your awakened energy too, because they're not used to it, right? So just kind of depends. They're decluttering their energy, your masculine. They're being guided to also clear their energy for this connection. We have the Sun, which is always a very powerful twin flame reading card. This is like happy times, good luck. You have a magnetic personality and aura. This is being very attractive. And of course, this is a twin flame reading too. So just know that you are very attractive to your twin flame. Doesn't matter what has come up in the past. And these are falling out. We'll use these. Okay, so it doesn't matter what has come out in the past. This person is very attracted to you and they're very in love with you. If you're in separation, know this person is better understanding the connection with you too. Just kind of depends. If in your union, you guys are very, very connected. So we have this Mars and Taurus energy that's playing out the next month. And this is like masculine meets feminine. Some of you guys, if you're in a connection, this person won't be able to keep their hands off of you. There's a lot of sexual energy in the air. Like this person can't stop thinking about you. Okay, we're going to do a reading for Divine Masculine now. Divine Feminine, if you're watching, take these as messages from your masculine. I've been working on myself. This person is very much working on themselves. They want to be a better person for this connection, for themselves, and most importantly, for you. I wanted to apologize. I need your forgiveness. And this could be the next step for some. If you're in a separation, this person knows that they've messed up and that they need to apologize to you, or they need to fix things, or that they need to heal things. They might even be putting it off. This is like shame energy. So for those in no contact, not a lot of communication, expect a apology and opening up about their feelings. That could mean reconciliation. I fantasize about you. Since they've met you, they can't get you off of their mind. They think about you and only you in that way. Just know that. I was selfish and stuck in my ego. This person may have needed to face certain ego issues. You need to heal how you're seeing things. A shift in perspective is needed. So this person might need to change their internal dialogue and narratives around the situation. They know that they need to shift how they're seeing things. I know they might have tried to spin the narrative in an ego way. It just kind of depends where they're at. They need to shift how they're seeing things. Things just got too intense too fast. I have past family stuff I'm trying to heal. You've triggered a lot of inner child healing in me and have brought out a lot of inner child wounds in me. So masculine having to deal with and heal a lot of inner child wounds from their past. You might have shined a light on their family issues or dynamics. You might have shined a light on how they're connecting or their connection issues. And these are all inner child wounds too. Just kind of depends. So masculine heart chakra healing, inner child healing. No matter how far we wander, we're always energetically connected. And this person has really found that out, especially if there's a distance. So there might be a distance, there might be a separation, you might be far apart, just kind of depends too. If some of you guys are far apart, this is travel. This person might be thinking about traveling to you, right? They might have made you wait a long time. This is another message too, whether just being slow coming into union or to get to union. This person might have made you like wait a long time. Divine masculine especially might have put you off and made you wait, even though this is a masculine reading. And I know by, just kind of waiting around. Okay, so for those divine masculines, I'm going to tell you what I told a masculine in my reading the other day. For those of you guys that are divine masculines and you're sitting around waiting for your feminine to message you, don't even bother. You need to get in your masculine energy, because if you really want your twin flame, your divine feminine, you will message them, you will call them, you will pursue them. Many of you guys are flipped energy. I know, right? That's the masculine. And we're in a world where everyone's expecting the feminine to do everything nowadays, right? And it's like, that's backwards energy. Many of your divine feminines are sitting there waiting for a text, a phone call, for you to come forward and for you to really shift into your masculine energy, because if you wanted to, you would pursue them. And many of you guys, I talk to the masculines, I say, oh no, I can't do that. So they just sit in a standstill, and until you can message and reach out or do something, not much moves. All right, divine masculine might be dealing with anxiety, stress, depression, panic attacks, and not being able to sleep. You might be dealing with anxiety or have an anxious attachment. Okay, some of you guys thought the grass was greener on the other side and that there were better options. I know, right? And I'm always like, okay, some of you might have been entertaining other options. We talk about karmics, third parties, and other people. Many people, like, what did I post? When your masculine is saying I need space, they're really looking to date elsewhere, and if it doesn't work out, they'll come back to their divine feminine. Isn't that the truth? Some of you guys weren't ready to settle down, and you were kind of still looking, even though your divine feminine was right in front of your face. Like, right? Everything you've been looking for, because once you've been made aware of this twin flame connection, you know who your person is too. So be careful. Some of you guys might have been on that kind of thinking the grass was greener on the other side, and you found out it definitely wasn't, because this is a twin flame connection. This is a soul contract. This is a past life connection with this person. If you haven't made it into union, it has not been completed. It's still open. All right, we're going to go ahead and do what the masculine needs to heal. Okay, this might be, you're obsessed with this person, masculine. There's a strong attraction here. You might be infatuated with this person, with your divine feminine. So you know that. You might feel a little obsessive about this. Some of you guys are watching their social media, stalking them, right? Looking at their stuff a ton, trying to see what they're doing, not interacting in person so much, but kind of checking up on them a lot. Okay, some of you guys are hanging out with, you have too many friends with benefits, close female friends, right? Like, I know I say that, and I have this one woman who tells me, like, and this is common because I've learned so much doing this job, where they're like, their masculine is too busy for them, and they're adding 100, new female friends on their Facebook and hanging out on social media with other people and posting for strangers, and like we say, trying to play the field. And this isn't for everyone, but this is the card that is coming up. Some of you guys are hanging out with other women and might be contributing to the separation, right? Okay, so this is what your divine feminine is healing on her side, masculine, soul contract. And this is that healing the connection, and maybe you caused them a lot of pain or hurt. And oftentimes when you guys are avoiding them, you know that you didn't treat them good, or they've caused a lot of pain and hurt. But this person is healing that. They're healing themselves, they're healing their relationships, and they're trying to heal this spiritual union. And you probably know that anyways. You've caused a lot of hurt for this person. This is like being upset and pain and dealing with that. Maybe your feminine has and is very good at transmuting that. Your divine feminine is working on taking back their power, taking back control, and finally being happy. They're reaching new levels of self-love and taking care of themselves. Really taking care of their energy, and masculine is noticing that. They're starting to look a lot better, right? Okay, so we're gonna do another reading for Divine Masculine. Okay, this is like, you guys, a lot of you guys are trying to take the easy path. That's the ego path of just sitting still or sitting stagnant, and you might notice that you're not reaching those levels of success because you're not going after what you want, and you're just kind of taking that easy path of ego. But there is a spiritual awakening happening. You're going to shift into this union, or you're going to be shifted by the universe, right? Oh my God. And if you're not doing as you should, like you have a twin flame and you're not in union, expect a lot more upheaval in your life to get you there. So there is this spiritual awakening energy. You know what you need to shift it, or you're going to be shifted. There's a karmic purge that is happening. Whatever your divine feminine has shown you in that mirror is actually about yourself and things that you need to heal. So sometimes you're guided to work on that stuff too. You're being guided to purge the karmic energies out of your energy field and out of your life. This will make you feel a lot better. You can't ascend without letting go of your old life, right? Your ego life and things like that. So you're being guided to let go of karmic connections, past connections. So when you do the ascension, you're going to lose your friends, family, past partners, and everyone, and you're going to start to feel a lot better. Those that are still entangled in these type of connections, they're not as far along on their ascension. The more that you're willing to let go of these past connections in your old life that you had prior to meeting your twin flame, you can come into that new reality, which is that third reality that you create together. Okay, so you're still kind of processing a lot of karmic debt. You're having a lot of breakthroughs, but that's a theme. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords, and this is you, the masculine. Some of you guys are being guarded and vigilant. You're spying on your divine feminine and seeing what they're up to. But this is like, I don't know, some of you guys, this is the inner child wound of injustice coming up. Many of you guys have that reflected in the bigger dramas of your life, where you might have felt things have happened in your life that are not fair. But this is once again an inner child wound that you need to heal. We have King of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys are not being successful. You're not doing good socially. This is like, maybe people don't notice you anyways. This is like being lazy. It could be cheating for some. Some of you may have, it's not for everyone, but may have cheated on your twin flame or treated them very badly. I know, right? And this might have contributed to problems. Being materialistic and focused on the wrong things is like flipped. So this is your money energy too. If you're broken, lack, not doing good, struggling, this could be why. Having to do with your union. Okay, so Three of Swords in reverse. And this is like, you need to let go of the pain in the past. Some of you have used it as an excuse to not come into this union fully. This is like overcoming issues. This is, some of you guys need to end a third-party connection. I know, right? It could be other people that you're entertaining, talking to, that are getting in the way of the union. And we all know how that goes in the long run anyway. So this is like, there's some type of third party connection. This is someone interfering, that you have outside interference on your side. This could be family, friends, or even lovers or love interests. Oftentimes it is a karmic love interest, and you're needing to heal from that. There's some type of heartbreak that has come up in this connection. So there's something that you need to heal, and this could be wounds of the past, but it's something currently that is interfering with the union and getting in the way that you need to let go of too. Clearing that kind of energy too. Being open so that you're open for your divine feminine and your twin flame union will help you a ton. Healing your heart coming up for divine masculine. All right, I'm going on that note anyways, but have a beautiful day. If you guys need a reading, just go ahead and book them on my website, sparksofdivinelightshealing.com. I have tons of healings and activations up specifically for today, as today is a huge activation day. If you need me, just go ahead and book me on my website.